Hey guys, it's Lenny. Today I'm coming to all of you with something a little bit different on my channel. This is going to be the first of these type of videos, and this was suggested by one of my wonderful, lovely viewers, Jessica. So if you're watching, thank you so much for giving me this idea. So let me give you guys an idea, an explanation of what this is. Jessica contacted me a few weeks ago, and she was like, Lenny, why don't you do videos for your viewers on just issues and advice, like getting emails from different viewers and actually answering their questions, like giving us your honest opinions and advice on what to do with our life issues. And I was like, that's weird. I mean, I've never done any videos where I come across as being good at giving advice or anything like that, but I actually like the idea because in my normal life outside of YouTube and making videos, I do get contacted a lot by people that I know for advice. I don't know why. I guess I'm just good at listening to people and giving suggestions on how to better deal with whatever issues they're going through in their lives, and I like it. Some people don't have the patience to sit down and like listen to someone and then tell them what they should do. I like doing, and I'm actually going to be answering one of Jessica's concerns that she's going through right now in her love life. So yeah, if you guys like the idea of this video, then give thumbs up, and I also want you guys to send me via email. I will be including my email right here, and you can write to me at that email and let me know what questions or concerns you would like for me to answer in my videos. Remember, I'm going to do the best that I can to give you the best advice that I can. So let's try this one first. Viewer of mine, Jessica, she actually sent me a picture of herself, which I thought was really nice because she had been messaging me back and forth and I didn't know what she looked like. I didn't ask her for the picture, but thank you so much for sending it. Don't worry, I won't be showing your picture on my videos or anything like that, but it's nice to actually put a face to the person that I've been messaging back and forth. So her email reads, Dear Lenny, I'm writing to you because you seem nice. Thank you. I wish I had someone I could trust to talk about my problems and get advice. I've been with my boyfriend for 4 years since I was 17. So she's 21 years old now. Wow, you've been with him for a long time, since a very young age. It seems like no matter what I do, he is never satisfied with me. He verbally abuses me and puts me down. He says I'm ugly, skinny, and no other man will ever be with me but him. And I should be lucky that he's with me. I've tried changing my hair color, hairstyles. I've tried gaining weight, making myself look different and act different. But no matter what I do, it's never enough. I know I shouldn't be with him, but I love him so much. I don't know what to do. Do you think he'll change? I tried leaving him once, but he was really nice and treated me better for about a month. And so we got back together. But now he's not as nice as he used to be after I left him. I'm so confused. Does he love me? He has already read you. He knows the type of person you are. I saw your picture. To me, you're a beautiful girl, okay? So letting this guy put you down like that is just not fair. I think you're pretty, and I'm sure a lot of men out there agree that you're a beautiful girl. But you actually have come to believe that you're not pretty because he is putting you down because he wants to make you feel like there's no one out there who's going to be with you but me. So I'm doing you a favor, and you need to make sure that you have me on a pedestal because no one ever is going to want to be with you. A lot of men out there, abusive men, do that. They know that if they put your self-esteem down and they put you down, you're never going to feel confident enough in order to date other men. This guy has some serious issues. He is the one who needs help, not you. You're already beautiful. Don't waste your time trying to change your hair color and trying to change your body. Based on what you mentioned, I know you love this guy. You've been with him for a few years now. You have become very attached to him. And you feel like you're not going to find anyone else. He's the only one. But you need to realize that this guy doesn't love you. If he really loved you, he wouldn't put you down the way he does. Someone who loves someone respects them and loves them the way they are. Now, it's okay when you're in a healthy relationship for your partner to give you some constructive feedback and tell you, okay, you know, I think you're a little bit overweight, or I kind of like you with darker hair. It's completely normal for your partner once in a while to give you feedback on what they like. It's your choice whether you want to change it or not. But the way this guy is doing it, he's not really giving you an option. He's pretty much forcing you to just feel horrible about yourself. And I really don't understand why. I think that he's very insecure, and he's the one who probably feels like he can find anything else. And so he feels that by putting you down, he's going to have you locked down and make sure that you won't ever leave him. No matter how wonderful the guy is, or how much money he makes, or how good looking he is, or whatnot, you need to love yourself first. Don't ever say, oh, I love my partner more than myself. No, that's nonsense, okay? You need to love yourself more than your partner. Once you respect yourself and you love yourself more, then you'll be able to respect your partner and love that person as well. Now, I know that what I'm going to say is going to be tough. It's easier said than done, but you need to leave this guy. And I know you're probably thinking it's going to be the end of the world because you love him. And I mean, I'm not sure, you didn't specify if you ever dated anyone else before him. If he's been your first boyfriend, it's going to be hard because you're pretty much inexperienced, if that's the case. And you feel like, how do I start all over again? You've been in this relationship for 4 years and you feel like, I have to start dating again, it's going to be so awkward. And now you have no self-esteem, you have no confidence, because this guy has completely left you with no self-esteem, a horrible self-image of yourself. When you decide to leave this guy, don't rush into finding another person. That's a thing. A lot of girls nowadays do not learn to just be alone for a little bit. Once you leave this guy, you need to just focus on yourself, because right now you are damaged. This guy has left you with no self-esteem, a horrible self-concept of yourself. So I don't want you to make the mistake of relying on another man in order to feel better about yourself. A lot of women do that. They only feel good about themselves depending on what their partner says about them. If my boyfriend or my husband says I'm pretty, then I'm pretty. If he says I'm ugly, I'm ugly. It shouldn't be like that. You mentioned in the email that this guy says that you're ugly, that he makes you feel like you're no good. Now the question is, do you feel ugly? If the answer is yes, if you look in the mirror and you feel ugly, it might be one of two things. Maybe this guy has lied to you for so long that you actually believe it, or maybe there really is something that you don't like about yourself. Now, I know this is going to sound a little bit shallow, and not everyone is going to agree with my opinion, but the truth is we live in a very shallow world, and us girls, we tend to be shallow, some of us more than others, but when you look in the mirror, I think you should be happy with what you see. Some people say, you know what, beauty is within. Yes, that's true, but as girls, we want to be happy with our skin, we want to be happy with our hair, we want to be happy with whatever it is that makes us, our appearance. We want to be happy with it. If you're not happy with your teeth, well then I'm sure you want to have a nice smile, right? Work on whatever you think affects you. I know there are girls who have self-esteem issues because they hate their smile. They think their teeth are not straight, or they're not wide enough, or maybe they hate their body because they think they might be overweight. I think there's nothing wrong with bettering yourself. If you think you're too skinny and you want to work on that, then work on it. But don't make the decision to work on yourself because this guy, who's a loser, thinks that you're skinny. Only do it if you think that you don't look good. When you do whatever you do to yourself, if you change your hair color, don't do it because someone, especially a guy, told you to change your hair color. I can't stand when girls do that. Like a brunette girl who has beautiful black or brown hair, and then the boyfriend tells the girl, I love blondes, and then a day or 2 days later the girl has blonde hair and it doesn't even match her skin tone. Girls, don't do that. Don't change the way you look to please a guy. What should you do? Let me summarize everything that I've said. Drop this guy. Leave him. Like straight up, this guy is a loser. You need to leave him, okay? And by the way, you can't change him. You're probably thinking he'll change, he'll change, he'll change. If this guy is not nice to you at the beginning of the relationship, believe me, it's only going to get worse because guys are nicer to you and they try to impress you at the beginning of the relationship when you're still dating, okay? So if he's not nice to you by now and he doesn't care about your feelings and he doesn't respect you, it's not going to change. It will only get worse. If you're okay with living in this type of verbally abusive relationship, then stay there. But is that fair to you? Are you going to be happy? Do you want to get married to this guy and have kids and then have your kids watch this vicious cycle continue on? I don't think that's the best thing for you. What this guy has done to you, this verbal abuse for the past 4 years, it's some serious damage. For you to go back to being normal and to healing yourself, it's going to take time. And now the next guy that you date, it's going to have to pay the consequences, because you might meet another guy who will tell you how beautiful you are, and you know what? You might not even believe it. You'll be one of those girls who won't be able to accept a compliment. You'll be the type of girl who will probably say, oh no, it's not true, I'm not pretty, you're lying. And it's going to take you some time, but you have to work hard at it. I hope, I really do, that you take my advice. And if you don't take my advice, I hope that you at least take bits and parts of what I've shared with you. So far, I've enjoyed doing this video. So I hope you guys like this type of video too, because I would like to do more of these. Anyways guys, don't forget, like always, to subscribe and rate. Bye guys.